But you can't choose what's going to offend you. You can't choose what's going to, like, get you in that place in your tummy, can you? I hope you can't choose what's going to offend you. I wouldn't have called this show Wench if I thought anybody might find it actually really offensive as a word. I'm not that sort of comic. I genuinely just thought it was, like, just a really great word for a bit of a silly old slag. I'm not going to be making everybody chant wench, wench, wench. I think it's a fun word, but I'm not going to... I mean, I understand why we've gone to the efforts to reclaim the much more serious and weaponised words for promiscuity, especially for female promiscuity, like slut and hoe and hag. I'm into it. Big fan. There's even a TikTok movement now to reclaim the word bimbo. Yeah, same. No. My first reaction was that. My first reaction was, oh, we're doing them all, are we? I am busy. And then I thought, no, that's not good enough. You know, of course, I'm not instinctively going to care about the word bimbo because no one's ever called me a bimbo. No one's ever going to call me a bimbo. Let's face it, aesthetically, I'm as similar to Ken as I am to Barbie. But then I thought, no, it's not good enough. You can't call yourself an intersexual feminist and then not care about something because it doesn't directly apply to you. You know, educate yourself, and I'm so glad I did. The bimbos of TikTok are fascinating. So they have this whole ideology, this whole philosophy. They say that we want to have a hyper-feminine exterior. So, like, rack out, tits everywhere, glamorous, you know, super pink, girly, cartoon level, like Barbie-esque level, ultra femme. But they say despite having that aesthetic, we shouldn't think to presume anything about their intelligence, their feminism, or their politics. And I was like, oh my God, I think I might be a bimbo, aren't I? That sounds bang on the money. Of course you shouldn't think you can look what you're... Oh, it's amazing. But then their big, like, headline, their big thing that they, like, leave you on is they say, we bimbos think you should just be yourself and have loads of surgeries. Oh, I've missed that memo as well. I still haven't had mine yet. I've forgotten to have all the surgeries. Probably already left it too fucking late. I've learnt recently that literally every single other person I work with has already had all the surgery, all the different types of work done. Everyone around me is getting all the work done. Most of my friends who transpires in the lockdown have been getting work done since before they were even 30. I'm the only one left to have not done it. I've probably missed the boat for it to be fucking effective anyway. No point lying about my age. I'm 39. My actual date of birth's on that Wikipedia page. It's almost insulting. I haven't got any stalkers. But no wonder we're having to spend a load of money on all of the poison in the cheeks. I think we've done that wrong, because I also missed the memo to start lying about my age. What's the point of getting it all done if you haven't lied about your age from whenever you were born? I never got that memo, and I think we've done it wrong. I think we've done it literally in the wrong direction. I want my Wikipedia page to sound 69, then he can meet me and be like, fuck me, shit's great. That's how to save a few quid. But I sort of get it, you know, a cruel thing has happened to me in the sense that it's only in the last few years I've begun enjoying looking at my own face. And don't get me wrong, I don't stop in the mirror and be like, I'm going to stay here for a bit. Hot girl summer. I'm busy. But I don't look at photographs of myself on my own reflection anymore and think like, ugh, cold Nana Winter. Good face, actually, I think. Decent face, it's all right face, good face. What's annoying is I've only begun to genuinely believe that at exactly the same point as time has begun to melt that face. That's not fair! It's melting it here. It's cracking it all around there. It's droopily dangling it down there. There's all bits dangling down there. What's happening to these bits? They're going back down and then they're trying to live within me. Those bits, fuck me. I've had a look on the whole of the internet. I cannot find a single body positive influencer anywhere specifically owning her jowls. So of course it's happening. Everyone around me, they're all doing it. Everybody's getting all the bits and bobs done, you know, and I've got people in my life who say to me, oh, I need to get work done for my career. And that makes sense, actually, if they're a poker player. I do think there's a certain level of irony in the fact that it's comedians and actors leading the vanguard and getting our faces frozen in time when we're exactly the people who I thought, as part of our work, needed to be able to use our face to be able to do hundreds of thousands of different expressions and sometimes embody completely and utterly different personalities over the course of the lifetime of a career. You could argue, potentially, I need to keep every scrinkly scumbling in my face to be able to continue to do my uncanny impression of my fascist cats. But they're all doing it. Everyone else has done it. They've all fucking done it. All your icons have done it. All the feminists have even done it. Everybody's fucking done it. There's about 3 comedians left who haven't had any work done. It's me, Sarah Pascoe, and Kiri Pritchard McLean. They're doing stand-up material about it as well. They're saying, you know, no judgment. And I think for me, a bit of judgment... Because if everyone's going to do it, I'm probably going to have to fucking do it, you know? If we all didn't do it, then I wouldn't have to fucking do it. Mainly, my judgment is of the industry. It's not of individuals. I totally understand why people would do it if everyone's going to fucking do it. The industry is, I don't know how much you know about comedy, but the irony is they make you do it in obscurity for over a decade before they even let you on the radio. Surely by the time you're allowed on Taskmaster, you're allowed to faking knackered. But look, I don't like some of the irony here, I think, is that especially over the course of making this show, I've learned and talked to young people, I've talked to those Gen Z sisters, and they have a completely different idea on what getting work done means, the potential it means for gender change and definition and self-identity and all of those things. They see beauty where I see something else, and it makes my opinions make me feel older than even the jowls do. I was hanging out recently with my dad. He's got disgusting opinions on what women should be like and look like and sound like. His name's Keith. I was hanging out recently with him and we hacked upon a picture of a Kardashian who'd recently had everything done, Brazilian butt, rib out, like everything, and I'm not proud. I saw the picture and went, God, it looks like it hurts. She looks like she hates herself. And my dad went, yeah, exactly. And I was like, no! Oh no, I sound like Keith! I don't want to sound like Keith! I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't always sound like Keith. I mean, the irony is I think he'd look at someone with a load of tattoos and piercings and think, oh, that looks like it hurts. They look like they hate themselves. Whereas I look at that person and think, whoa, would you like a kiss? And more recently, please, may you marry me? But yeah, look, if everyone's doing it, I'm not promising to not do it. I'm probably going to do it if everyone's going to do it. There we go. I want to keep getting work, but there's also a more embarrassing reason than that. I'm not vain enough to be the only one who fucking holds out. I'm not going to be the only comedian left who hasn't had work done in another 5 years' time, sat there like the lonely, furry little walnut surrounded by a load of freakishly deep-voiced babies. I'm just saying I resent the normality of it. I resent the fact it's become a normal part of fucking self-care. That'll be my luck, wouldn't it? I'll get my face frozen looking livid. Or not, or I get the best work in the world done and everyone will be like, oh, well, yeah, well, she looks great, but have you heard, still doing Wordle. I do like the idea that as age-defying work gets more and more normal and cheap and everyone's doing it, we'll all have to become really ingenious about how we work out anybody's real age. We'll be like, look over there. She looks about 29, but get closer. She smells of sherry.